Ubisoft cancelled this game, and it's probably a good thing. I know you guys aren't gonna like me saying something like that, but hear me out. Ubisoft recently cancelled about 6 games including Prince of Persia's remake, and people are not happy. And for good reason. Prince of Persia is a lot of people's favorite game including mine. I did remember playing a lot of Prince of Persia on my old phone. And yeah, I did play that 2008 Prince of Persia game. That was all it was called, and it's one of the most beautiful games that I have played, and it has not aged poorly just because of its artistic style. In fact, let me just go ahead and show a little bit of that game for you guys. I mean, you can tell this game is going for more of a painterly watercolor aesthetics, and it really looks beautiful. And man, it's a shame that they didn't really make a second game or continued with this series, and they just like made this thing and forgot about it. But yeah, if you guys haven't played this game, you guys are missing out. Back to this game from our detour. Why do I think that it's a good thing that Ubisoft has cancelled this game? And the reason why I think that is that so far what I've seen of this game and what we have all seen of this game, it's not looking good. This trailer was released 5 years ago. This game has been in development hell for a very long time. That's not a good indication of any game. And even 5 years ago when this trailer was released, a lot of people knew that this game was probably going to be chopped as hell. I mean, look at it, like all the character models, they look like they're straight from PS3 era. If I'm being very generous with this thing, I think some PlayStation 3 games look better than this. I know a lot of people were looking forward to this game, and hearing this thing, I know a lot of people are going to be very disappointed. But I think it's good for the long run, because if this game had come out, I don't think that this would have done any favors to the franchise. In fact, it would have done the exact opposite. Like, you would think that Ubisoft would have made one remake after so long, and maybe it didn't really do too well, but oh well, Ubisoft will probably work on another Prince of Persia game. No, that would have probably not happened, and it would have damaged Prince of Persia's reputation. And if you know Prince of Persia, and if you have been playing that game for and following this franchise, yeah, you know that Ubisoft hasn't been very kind to this franchise. They haven't really released a lot of new games, save for that one Metrovania game that they released 1 or 2 years ago called Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown. Not what a lot of people were expecting, but it sold well enough for a Metrovania game, and it was a success. But maybe Ubisoft had like AAA levels of expectations from that game, and when it didn't achieve those, and Ubisoft probably thought that, hey, maybe this franchise isn't going to bring us the Assassin's Creed levels of money. And yeah, like, it's weird. Yeah, I don't know why they don't make a good Prince of Persia. They gave a lot of chances to Assassin's Creed, but they won't give any to this game. That's weird. But the question at the end of the day is, if Ubisoft has cancelled it and we can't really do anything about it, what now? What about this franchise? We did save the reputation of this franchise. Maybe Ubisoft will make another Prince of Persia title. Not likely. Ubisoft has been going through a lot, to say the least. So them making another Prince of Persia franchise, which they haven't really tested a lot even in their good days, yeah, I don't think they're going to be making another Prince of Persia. They even said that they were going to be focusing on their tried and tested franchises such as Assassin's Creed, Far Cry, Rainbow Six Siege. They're going to narrow in on that and keep making more of those games and keep on making, and I quote them, they said, blockbuster games. So yeah, if you are looking forward to any Prince of Persia game news or anything, yeah, you are probably going to be disappointed. And I think that this absolutely sucks. Prince of Persia deserves to be owned by a company that actually cares about it, and I don't think that Ubisoft has done a lot for this franchise in the past few years. And more importantly, they don't plan to do anything about this franchise in the future. So what are we to do? Well, apparently nothing. All we can do is sit down and wait. And we gamers are good at waiting. We are still waiting for that Bloodborne release on PC. That probably won't happen ever because game developers are too busy trying to understand what the fans want. But they haven't gotten around to figuring out that. So, yeah, they aren't really good at understanding what the people want. So, Prince of Persia. Sad news, and even more sad news in the future because we don't really think that it's probably going to be coming out anytime soon. And yeah, like I one more thing to add, I mentioned my own personal experience of just watching the trailers and looking at the behind the scenes whatever footage, but people who actually went behind the scenes and played or got a chance to look more of this game, they also said that yeah, that probably would not have been good for this franchise. It was probably good that this game was canned. So, yeah, I understand that people are not going to be happy, but hey, but that's all I have for now. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and as always, it's time for a goodbye.